It's not been too long since Skoda launched the all-new Rapid with a 1-liter TSI petrol motor with a manual gearbox. Now, the company wants to take the game to a next level, and that's why we have the all-new Rapid with a 1-liter TSI petrol motor mated to an AT Gearbox. So how good is this all-new gearbox, and can it really replace the tried and tested DSG unit? Well, that's the answer that we are going to find out today.
Since this update is more focused on the transmission, we started off with driving the vehicle right away.
So we have just started off with the vehicle, and we must say the initial impressions are very good. Now we are moving in the city traffic, and we must say the gear shifts are very linear and you won't notice the gear shiftings. Actually, I must say, when compared to the manual gearbox, this engine feels even more refined, and the transmissions are so smooth that you can't even notice and you can't even tell that this is a 6-speed AT gearbox. Now if we have to test the flat out acceleration of the vehicle, we are in standstill, and now just as you press the accelerator pedal, the vehicle pulls off so quickly and upshifts are very linear. You get that initial punch and the power from that 1-liter turbo petrol unit, which is very much noticeable. Now speaking about the fuel efficiency from this all-new gearbox, the ARAI has certified that it can deliver up to 16.41 kmpl based on the standard testing cycles. Now in real world condition, you can expect this to deliver somewhere around 12 to 13 kmpl in city traffic if you are gentle with the throttle. Now speaking about the power output from the engine, there has not been much of a change because it gets the same 110 bhp of power and 175 Nm of torque even with the 6-speed AT gearbox as well. Now shifting to sports mode, you'll realize how much power this engine can deliver. Because with the drive mode, the vehicle upshifts very quickly and will not hold on to the revs. But change it to the sports mode, and that's when the engine unleashes its true power. It holds to the gear and upshifts, which gives that extra sporty feel. Now I have shifted to the sports mode, and let's see how the flat out acceleration of the vehicle is. So I have lifted my brakes off and pressed the accelerator pedal, and the vehicle comes to its life. There is no doubt this is one of the best and the punchiest engine out there at this price point. You can even have it in the manual mode, but it's only when you want to hold the gears too much and then upshift. But for your regular driving, you can either use in the sports or the regular drive mode.
By the way, if you are liking this video, then please hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Now speaking about the seating position, you get a good all-round visibility of the road ahead of you, and there is even the seat height adjust option so that you can be more comfortable irrespective of your height.
One more function that comes in very much handy is the creep function of this vehicle. This feature comes in very much handy when you are on an inclined surface, so that the vehicle will not roll back and gives you that extra bit of confidence. Now coming to the suspension part. Now we are on this road where there is a lot of potholes and the vehicle is traveling over it with utmost ease. Even the noise insulation inside the cabin is very good, and you can't even hear the engine that is under the bonnet. Now just in case if you want to enjoy this vehicle with the manual mode, you can even do that, because now we are doing with the manual mode and the vehicle will hold on to the gas until and unless you upshift the vehicle. Now I am in the first gear and revving the engine, and there is no indication even after surpassing 3000 rpm, which gives you that extra space so that you can rev the engine very hard and extract the maximum power out of it. But the best mode is definitely the D mode, because the shifts are very gentle and gives you that extra convenience which this AT gearbox intends to deliver. Now speaking about the steering feedback, the vehicle feels very light when you are in city traffic, which makes it very much comfortable when you want to amble around in the city traffic. With the previous vehicle, there was the 1.6 liter engine that came with an AT gearbox, but it had a small lag when you had to shift from first gear to second gear. Now with this all new AT gearbox and a 1 liter turbo petrol engine, Skoda has rectified that issue, and there is no such lag when you want to shift from first to second. Now speaking about the ground clearance of the vehicle, it has an unladen ground clearance of 116 mm, so that even the large unscientific humps can be managed easily.
If we have a look at the variants in which this AT gearbox is offered, you can get the vehicle in any of the variants except the base rider model, which means that it starts from the Rider Plus model that costs 9.49 lakhs ex-showroom and goes all the way up to 13.29 lakhs ex-showroom for the top of the line Monte Carlo edition. But the one which we have with us today is the one variant below the Monte Carlo edition, which is termed as Style and costs 12.99 lakhs ex-showroom. Now speaking about the front appeal of the car, you get the same butterfly grille that is surrounded by chrome garnishing and gets this projector headlamp setup that also houses the DRLs, which helps to uplift the front appeal of the Rapid. Lower down, you can find these large fog lamps that completes the overall front profile of the vehicle. Moving on to the side profile, the design is very much similar to what we have been used to seeing with the Rapid. In order to make it feel more luxurious, the company has also added the chrome inserts on the door handle, and there is even a chrome strip that runs at the bottom. Coming to the rear end design, there is the SKODA badging on the left and the Rapid badging on the right, and there is even a spoiler on the boot lid to give you that extra bit of sporty feel. There is even a reversing camera that has been positioned very nicely so that there will not be any problems when you are reversing in heavy rain. Step inside the cabin and you will find all the good materials used for the dash, seats and every other material inside the cabin. Speaking about the dashboard design, you get this 8-inch touchscreen unit that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and just below that you can find the controls for your automatic air conditioning. Speaking about the storage spaces, there are 2 cup holders up front and you even get a 12-volt charging outlet as well. Now coming to the equipment list. This Style variant gets everything covered, including the cruise control, automatic headlamps, automatic wipers, auto dimming IRVMs and many other things. So have a look at all of them.
So here we are at the back seat of the all-new SKODA Rapid. As you can see here, I have loads of knee room. Under-thigh support is also sufficient, and even the backrest angle is very good. Basically, if you want a car that has a very good back seat comfort and you can relax on those long highway journeys, Rapid is the one for you. Speaking about the convenience part, you even have a large bottle holder even on all the 4 doors, and even there is a rear AC vent dedicated for the rear passengers. There is even a 12-volt socket and a bottle holder right in front of the rear AC vent. There is even a center armrest, but the only thing is there is no cup holder inside. Another advantage is that the door opens wide enough so that ingress and egress will be very much comfortable.
Now coming to the boot space, you get this large 460 liters boot that is massive in size and can easily accommodate those large suitcases.
SKODA Rapid with the 6-speed manual gearbox was an excellent choice. But now, since the 6-speed AT is available, this is more refined, more smooth and gives you that relaxed driving experience. Yes, with the 1.5 lakhs of extra price tag over the manual variant is definitely not cheap. But when you look at the convenience that this offers in the long run, it's definitely worth spending that extra money on this all-new automatic.
After watching this review, if you are interested in buying one of them and are a resident of Bangalore, then head to the TAFE Axis showroom located on St. Mark's Road or contact Mr. Damodhar sir, who is the branch head, so that you can get the complete assistance in buying a new SKODA car and also get some healthy discounts on select models.
As always, thank you so much for watching this video.